Hello, I'm Tammie and I am an instructor with the YMCA in Arlington, Texas at the Cooper Street Y. And today we are going to work on strength for seniors with a tube. So what you will need are a chair, a high back chair, a tube, whichever works for you. I have a red one, which is pretty tough. Green is a little easier. You can go to the store, pick these up, and get what's going to work for you. But you can adjust it any size tube to make it work for you, whether you want more resistance or less. So we'll have that handy, ready to go. And then also, please bring your water with you, as you'll be needing to drink water throughout. Today's session number 2 is the second of 2 sessions. We worked legs, back, biceps, rotator core, and some rear delts and abs in the last section. Today's session, you can do these back to back because today's session is going to use the opposing muscles of some different legs, some hip flexors, shoulders, chest, and triceps with a few abs as well. So you can do these one day to the next, but don't do the same one 2 days in a row, and you should have a good strong foundation in your strength training. Be sure that when you're doing these exercises, you feel that little bit of fatigue by the time you're done with the muscle group, and know that you did work it. So you don't want to make it too easy, but I don't want it to be a struggle for you as well. All right, with that, we're just going to start warming up in place. So I'm going to have you start marching, toe to heel, and stand up proud. Always lift that rib cage off the navel, chest up proud, shoulders back, and pump those arms a little bit. We're just going to get the heart rate going a little bit, warming up the body. This is not cardio, so we don't want you coming to huffing puffing, but we do want you knowing that you are feeling the workout where you need to be. All right, I'm going to tap out wide and take an arm punch across. We'll be seeing a few of these through the chest today. Just coming across that body. Nice long punch out. Beautiful. All right, now come forward, 2 arms, slide to side and step in. All right, you should be noticing we're working that whole body, getting it ready through the legs, through the arms. Beautiful, yes. All right, drop the heels down and just press into the heels. Lean a little forward, push those arms back. Got some triceps coming today. This is a tricep move. So stretch it back, get it ready. Nice work. All right, now pick your toes up or higher, lift the knees. Come across, just coming toward that with a twist. Land the hand down or the forearm or maybe the elbow, whatever you can get. Stay up tall. Nice. Good job. And then kick it back, pull. Now we're not doing the back today, but it's just always good to warm up all the muscles. So kind of give a little squeeze in those shoulder blades as you work through this. All right, and then lift high, tap out, reach out, push away. Nice work. Good. And step touch. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps, and 2 steps left. Circle the arms and reach, circle the arms and reach. Good. I hope your body's getting warm, ready to go. We're not going to take too long, but we just want to have some motion, knowing we're doing this right. Now, stay touched, out wide, lift up the shoulders. We'll have a few shoulder work, a little bit of shoulder work here today. All right, and march. Now I want you to know we're going to use a tube for resistance, but if the work's enough without a tube, just lose it. If you need the tube not so tight, change it out by just changing the position of where you're holding it, and we'll go through that as we do each exercise. All right, we're going to begin the big muscle groups in the legs, and we're going to do lunges today. We did squats in the last session. So we have some options, and for many of you, you may not need the tube on this. Just hold the back of the chair Come right close to it, stand up tall. We're gonna take that right leg, and I want you to step back big. And bring your body with it. The reason we have the foot closed is so I can hold on the chair and not be leaning forward, but standing up tall. Now, if you don't have this big long stride, it's gonna be hard for you to do a lunge and you're gonna rack your knee out. So I do need you to step back big. And go ahead, if you do not like the lunges, stay with your squats, that's all right. We're going to hold on, take that knee drop down, and we come to a 90 as the lowest end. Push up from the front leg and squeeze to the top. That's your loaded leg. So come straight down and rise up. Let's just practice a few of those in the back of the chair. Rise up, down, down, up, up. So notice how I'm going straight down the spine, straight back up. That's very key. Everybody can do a lunge. If it's too much, you go low, you just go a little. But please do it in good form. All right, so those of you that can let go of the chair and the tube, and you can, everybody just take that tube, place the left foot on it, so I can hang onto the chair here, holding the tube handles. All right, so let's just maybe start with that. Big step back, body on, start dropping down. All right, now I'm going to take a shoulder raise with this. So this tube is in my right hand, the leg that's back, and we can add an arm straight out and a return. Straight out and return. So I'm getting 2 for 1. If that's too much for you, don't do the arm, just keep doing the legs. Or maybe do a leg and then just do an arm. So a leg and an arm. Let's go for 8 singles and finish. 8, 7, 6. Just go as high as you can. You don't have to bring it all the way up. Just feel that shoulder work. 3, 2. I hope I did 8. All right, you felt that, right? Shake it on out, and we'll head to the other side. So put the tube under the right foot. Hands on the chair, holding the tube handles, or lose the tube completely. Take your left leg back. Now, way back. Bring your body with it. Reset. The core is on, abs and shoulders, looking straight ahead. We're going to start bending that back knee straight to the floor, pushing through the heels, squeezing up. You should be able to handle this. You don't have to go low. Just do it right. So if I have had bad knees, sometimes people just don't want to go too low. Just a little. Bend that knee straight down. But do not come forward with that. And we'll just keep going nice and easy. Good. So we're going to have that shoulder reach. Take that left hand too. Take it to the side, up, back down. As you drop the knee, you lift up. Keep that going nice and smooth. But if you want to, just do one at a time. Drop the knee 1, lift up, pull out 1, return. So you can do both together or one by one, or maybe just the arms, not the legs, if you're feeling like that's enough for you. There's good choices. That's tough. All right, singles. Give me 8, 7, 6. Woo, you're feeling these, aren't you? Because I sure am. 3, 2, and 1. All right, beautiful work. Go ahead, shake that on out. I think you did good. Okay, we're gonna move, still on the legs, but more into the hip flexor area. Keeping this area strong so we have good balance, can hold our support. We're gonna step on the tube with both legs. Now, keep the knees a little bent. Keep the legs at hip distance. They should not be in at all. They should not be wide. Press those feet down, lift your body up, and hands on the hips with shoulders back. There are some options here I want you to know about. This in the middle, the tighter it is in the middle, the more you have on the side, so it's actually easier. So if you want to pull that out in the middle, you should have handles that work a little better, not quite so hard on the upper body. So bring that body up. You can stand from here, or a little more resistance, cross the handles, keep the knees soft. Our first move is not a big move, but it counts. So you're gonna step that right foot straight ahead. The left foot follows straight ahead. We go straight back at the hip distance, straight back. Notice this is not a big move. It's called penguin walk. Straight ahead, back, back. Stay slow or start picking the pace up a little bit. Notice my knees stay soft throughout. I plant my feet firmly to the floor each move. Stay strong, and notice everybody, there's no wiggling and wobbling. Yeah, we're penguins only below the waist. Are you ready to go a little faster? Up, up, back, back. Up, up, back, back. Notice it's not a huge move. You should be feeling that. We got it going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you know what we do? Oh, we let it go and we shake out those hips because it just feels so good that way. All right, but you have a left side. So let's return to good step position, soft knees, body strong. You're gonna step straight ahead with the left foot this time, then the right. Back with the left, back with the right. So you can stay slow and just practice good form there. Or if you're ready to go a little faster, come up, up, back, back. Straight ahead, feet forward. No wiggling and wobbling in the upper body. Quicker, up, up. You take your pace. Whatever's good for you. Keep breathing through, holding on. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go, whoa. Yep. Let's take it out of the legs for a moment. We'll come back for a little more leg workout, but I want to go into some shoulders. So go ahead, I would suggest 1 foot on the tube. Standing strong, we come with an upright row. If you want a little more resistance, you're gonna keep 2 feet on that tube. And if you want more resistance, you can grab more tubing as you raise up. It's called an upright row. Feet firm to the floor under hips, body up and centered. Draw those hands along the sides of your body. The elbows go wide. Don't let the wrist roll. Keep them straight and strong. And then slide right back down on the side. Up, up. So what I'm working, I'm gonna let one hand go, is this shoulder on the lift. Keep the wrist strong. Notice the elbows now come above the shoulders. They come right to them or right underneath. And we're good. Pull up. Now give me some singles. 8, 7. Don't let the tube slacken below. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Now pulse it up and give me a burn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! You should have felt that finishing off. Go ahead, take it out. I'm just gonna put this around me or on your chair for a moment. And I just want you to reach out, push forward, come back, and clasp the hands and pull the shoulders back. All right, whatever you need there, you take that stretch. Okay, well, I'm going to do a little more leg, a little more hip, and a little gluteal as well. So I'm going to invite you again to grab the tube handles, step on the 2 feet. Now you can do this without a tube and stand behind your chair, holding the back of that chair as we did before. So hold from the back. And the move is going to be a out to the side, circle back, and come under the hip. So we're going to push to the side, take a half circle, and return under the hips. So you can certainly do that without a tube, and you will feel it. Now I can touch, touch, and touch if you don't find the balance of letting the foot lift off the ground. It's up to you. So you want a little more challenge with resistance, add that tube with both feet on it. Set it up here, or challenge resistance, pull up here. Now you're gonna notice that when I have a tube, I can't go out as far, and that's okay. I will still feel it. So push to the side, tap back, and right under the hip. This is just a touch out, touch back, or make it smooth and make that half circle around and back. Take it side, back, and down. Keeping this knee soft, body lifted, side, back, and down. You can try and stay lifted without touching. I think that's a challenge with this tight tube, but if you want to try balance and not touch down at all, go for it. Give me 2 more, because I think that will be enough. Woo, it's enough for me. Shake out, but keep it there, because you have another leg. Stand tall. I'll give you a side view this time. So we're going to start with a touch to the side, a touch back, squeeze the glute. Don't arch the back, and touch under hip. So side, back, under hip. Smooth that out in a half circle. Work around that hip joint. We get some good mobility and strength in that hip. Out, back, down. Out, back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. And you can play around with your tube on that if you want a little looser or none at all. That is perfectly good on that one. All right, I think we got to move to another part of the body. So let's go ahead and sit in the chair. Now at the club, we have chairs with holes on it, and we can slide the tube through it and utilize that tube a little tighter by taking a little knot in it. But if you don't have that, like I don't today, I'm going to have you come down, sit on a chair, take your tube handles in each hand, and just like a coat, wrap it around you. And so, we got that tube back behind us, come under the armpits. Now what we're going to do is some presses, but notice this is not going to work me. So what I need to do is add some tube in my hands. So if I did have that locked on the back side, it would be the right tension for me to come out and back. Again, we're going to push straight forward with the knuckles. When I come back, I want the elbows rubbing the ribs. I never want to let it go and have slackness. Always a little low. So give me a push straight forward, squeezing the chest, pull back, elbows by ribs. This is about your push muscles. Anything we do, pushing a door open, anything we're pushing. It keeps those muscles strong, reaching out, sliding back. So give that push. Now give me 8 singles from there. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you got it. Keep coming, pushing, and 1. From here, give me a little lean out, cross punch, return it. Cross with the other hand at the diagonal, return. A little faster, over and back, over, back. Reach across, turn those shoulders. We're getting through a different area of the chest, even out into some of that shoulder area. So you like it, right? And cross, over, over. You got it. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, we're going to come a little wider in the chest, almost more like a fly. So I want you to, and you might take it where it's fully wide, or if you need to grab some tube, find what's going to work. As we're going to move from a straighter arm, actually a wider arm, notice I'm actually bent a little at the elbows and they're ahead of my shoulders, not behind, and my wrists in front of them, and my knuckles down, so I got strong wrists. I'm going to push in front and squeeze the pecs there as I come forward, open up and fly wide. So we're just going to come together, squeeze, and we're just adding to a different area of the chest a little bit more. Make sure you get that squeeze right in the middle. Squeeze, squeeze. Now give me singles. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, crisscross. It's crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. How long should we do this? I just wait till my class is screaming and then I know we've done enough. So if you're screaming out there, I'm sorry I can't hear you. But just keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We need a little break from that, so go ahead, grab the back of the chair, pull the chest forward. Now, you grab water whenever you need. I haven't told you to grab any yet, but right now would be a great time. So you might want to step out to lean over and grab that bottle. Take a drink. But we only have a couple more exercises to do in this session. First thing we're going to focus on is the tricep. Now we have a couple ways to do this with the tube. I am going to have you take one tube handle or two, depending how much resistance. This two tube handles will make much more resistance. As you bend the hand back, you're going to grab that tube. You can grab wherever you want. Pull it down if you like. Or grab. I'm trying to grab both of these. There we go. And so I can work from there and feel that resistance. How much is that? Is that enough? But if it's a little too much, the one is really good place to start. But we might grab a little higher for two so that when I lengthen my arm, I get the workload right back here. So we feel that tricep on the lengthening aspect. All right, I want you to bring the elbow forward, chest high, knuckles facing in. We're going to push straight up and lengthen. Pull back, but don't slacken the tube. So the straight arm up and a straight back. Keep the elbow at the shoulder width, right in front of the shoulder. Don't let it go out wide. So this keep coming up, up, back, back, push, push. Give me 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, that burns. 2 and 1. Woo! All right, you can take that, pat your back, stretch it out here. And we got that going. Your triceps and chest muscles we work today work together for a push action. It's about that length. So how about we just go to the other arm, give the one a rest, place the handle or two handles, whatever you're choosing, into the right hand, bring it behind you, elbow forward, then take your left hand back behind you and grab and feel the resistance. Is that going to be right for you? All right, elbow forward, lift tall, stand strong. Push up 2 and reach, come back without slap. Drive high, return. Push and lengthen. You should be knowing what muscle you're working here. Back of the upper arm, called a tricep. Now easy. One more slow. Are you ready to do this? Singles for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pulsing on the last 8. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! All right. Go ahead. Take that back, stretch it out. Take a breath. Nice work. All right, one more move for today, one more area you want to work are the abs. So I'm going to have you take a seat, sit firmly to it, and just like we did the tricep, we're going to do the similar thing with the abs. Put the handle in the left hand to start, come back behind you, and we're going to take it up. And what we're going to do is crunch down and in with a C crunch, head down and rise. So this is adding resistance. If I want more resistance on it, I'm going to grab higher on the tube back here. So when I crunch, I feel more of that resistance from the tube. If you do have a chair that you can slide through, so if I had a little hole up here like the Silver Seekers chairs, I would take it through lock it in, and then I would bring both of the handles over my shoulders, and that will be a good amount of resistance as well. So that's an option if you have that kind of chair. All right, let's go ahead and start some of that. Got in your left hand behind you, grab from the back side, elbow forward, nice and tight. We're gonna C-crunch down, drop the head, roll through and crunch the abs together. Lift up, and I don't have to come all the way up. Kind of drop that elbow to the hip, squeeze the abs in, and lift a little. So crunch down, pull the ribs to the hips. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. One more slow. Time for singles. So we're going to go 8, 7. Notice I don't come high. I just lift a little off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, beautiful job. Let's switch that out. Put it in the right hand, bring that hand up. Take your left hand behind you to grab the two behind. Stow. We want to grab, we want to lower that or make that hand, make a little bit of tightness here. I'm not taking a straight arm, but I do want to have enough resistance that I come down, the elbow hits the hip, and I feel my crunches. Let's go ahead and come 2 down, squeeze, ribs to hips. 2 down, squeeze, lift and lift. You got it. Squeeze tight, pull those ribs down toward the thighs, toward the hips, and we're going to exhale, inhale. Squeeze and feel the resistance. You don't have to do this with the tube again, like anything else. No singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, let that 2 go. And just so you get a feel of this without anything, bring your hands together at the heart and then squeeze down here and lift up. I don't need to have a tube, that's added resistance. So you can just go without a tube right here. Squeeze, come together. Let's do these together anyway and finish off. So 8 singles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to even make a pulse. All right, so those were your muscles today. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. Roll those shoulders. Go ahead and cross that arm and get that shoulder stretch. Rotate the wrist. Take that arm up and back again for a nice little stretch. And a lean out. Look down. I hope you felt that today. Hope you know what muscles you were working. Come across. Get the shoulder and rotate. Hope that you finished well. If you're not getting enough, go ahead and turn off the video and do some extras. It's all right. You got to get what you need. Lift up. But really what you need is to add more resistance on the tube. Come on up. Taking the back of the chair. Pull the chest forward. We did our chest. And when you stretch across the other shoulder blades back together, lift out of that back. That's a good one. And plant the hands on the thighs because this just feels good to oppose that through by drawing the navel back and rounding the spine with the head dropped. And go ahead, lift up. Just rotate again, shake it out. Great session. I hope that you continue to do these. We will be having sessions with weights as well, so hope you join us for so many things. Have a great day.